Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. So, I don't know if you noticed, but the lighting has gotten some fast improvement, and that's because I got a ring light for Christmas. Thank you to my Aunt Cecilia. So, anyway, I don't know, I'm just bragging for a second. Anyways, so today I thought I'd do a makeup inventory, and I did kind of do this. I think I kind of started getting onto YouTube in around Marchish of I don't even really remember, to be honest. I don't remember, but I do know that towards the very beginning of my YouTube career, I made some videos of like the makeup I had currently then. And I have done quite a bit of shopping and gotten some gifts since then, so I wanted to do an updated collection, but I'm going to go through it really quickly. Just basically saying the number that I had at the beginning, like the first time I did my inventory, I don't know exactly when it was, and then the number, ooh, that's not a ghost, hold on, okay, the number I have now, and then also my goal number. So that's what you're gonna see in this video. I know a lot of people do this video, and yeah, it's just the air, don't worry. So yeah, also I just wanted to make a note that I am home. As y'all know, I'm a college girl, and I'm home for Christmas break right now. So if you notice in the video, my accent might be a little bit thick. And it's just because when I'm around my family, it kind of comes out a little more. So, yeah, I apologize for that in advance. But anyway, enjoy the video. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to have a, picture showing, because I basically like lay them all out across my floor, and I'm going to have a picture showing my entire collection on the floor. And another note I want to make before I get some comments, I realized that I probably should have vacuumed before I laid all that crap out on the floor. It's not crap, it's a collection. Before I laid my collection on the floor. I'm not saying the carpet's dirty or anything. I just like, it's aesthetically pleasing when all the carpets like wafted in the same direction. So, yeah, it's kind of just going everywhere. And I'm sorry you have to not be aesthetically pleased with the carpet waft. But anyway, I thought you might enjoy the video. Anyway, if no one watches it, it's okay. Because you know what? I'll watch it. And it'll be fun to look back on when I'm 40 and be like, this kid was crazy. So anyway, I don't think I'm going to do an exit to the video. So I'm just going to say goodbye now after... Well, I want you to watch the video, of course, but I just want to say God bless you. I hope you had a Merry Christmas and safe travels if you're traveling. Amen. Okay, that's all. For moisturizers, I had 2 last year. I have 3 this year, and my goal is 1. For face primers, I had 3 last year. I have 5 this year, and my goal is 2. And these samples aren't counting, as you can see, but I just wanted to show what I had. For eye primer, I had 1 last year, I have 2 this year, and my goal is 1. For large eyeshadow palettes, I had 6 last year, I have 10 this year, and my goal is 4. For small eyeshadow palettes, I had 4 last year, I have 4 this year, and my goal is 0. For eye glitters, I had 7 last year, I have 10 this year, and my goal is 5. For eyeliners, I had 7 last year, I have 2 this year, and my goal is 0. For mascaras, I had 3 last year, I have 3 this year, and my goal is 2. For brow products, I had 4 last year, I have 4 this year, and my goal is 2. For foundations, I had 10 last year, I have 8 this year, and my goal is 6. For concealers, I had 4 last year, I have 3 this year, and my goal is 2. For powders, I had, this is for loose powders, I had 3 last year, I have 3 this year, and my goal is 2. So for now, I'm counting this Radiance palette as 1, and for illuminating powders, I had 1 last year, I have 2 this year, and my goal is 1. Basically, I just want to get rid of this and only have this. For pressed powders, I had 5 last year, I have 3 this year, and I'm just counting these 3. And my goal is 1. For contour powders, I had 5 last year, I have 2 this year, and my goal is 2. And I didn't actually have 5 last year. I was just counting all these 4 as contours, but now I'm going to be counting these 2 as single shadows because this one's too dark and this one is just straight up orange, and so I'm not going to use that as a contour. So these are my only 2 true contours, and then I used up 1 this year. So for single shadows, I had 0 last year, which I had the same stuff, but I just wasn't counting them as shadows. So the 4 are this one, which is an orange, this one, which is an orange, and this one, which is a brown, and then this is just like my Franken powder of like light ones that I used to set my eyeshadow with. So there's 4 total there for single shadows. For bronzers, I had 9 last year, I have 9 this year, and my goal is 6. I'm counting these 4 as 1, this one as another one, because it's just different. Like my reasoning for that is these 4 are probably the equivalent product or less of a single bronzer, and then this one is just different, so I couldn't count it with that because this one's shimmery. And then I have these. This one's a crushed up one that broke, and I'll just repress it when I'm ready to use it. And I counted these 3 as 1, this one. So for color correctors, I had 0 last year, I have 2 this year, and my goal is 0. For blushes, I had 14 last year, I have 23 this year, and my goal is 10. And these ones in the pots are all just like crushed up. And I'm not going to use these until I finish like most of these pretty much. Okay, for highlighters, I had 10 last year, I have 11 this year, and my goal is 7. For setting sprays, I had 5 last year, I have 4 this year, and my goal is 3 or 4. For lip liners, I had 7 last year, I have 4 this year, and my goal is 4. For liquid lipsticks, I had 15 last year, I have 10 this year, and my goal is 10. That being said, that doesn't mean like I'm happy with keeping all these. That means I want to rotate through these and like use them up, and then I'm okay with having another 10 as long as they're mini. Like I like having the minis because I like having like variety to pick from. For tube lipsticks, I had 14 last year, I have 10 this year, and my goal is 3, just because I really prefer the liquid lipsticks over tube lipsticks. For lip glosses, I had 8 last year, I have 19 this year, and my goal is 4. I just bought all these because I knew I would want variety, and I knew if I had like that large of a number that I wouldn't want to buy anymore, which was the goal, because I knew if I had bought like, say I had like 8 or so of these like this size, then I would still feel like it was okay to buy more. But now that I have such a large number, it feels like I don't need to buy anymore because I have all the variety I could want. Okay, so I think I might make an entire other video about non-makeup products, but just in case I didn't, I wanted to go ahead and film this. This is just my products. I didn't counter. I'm not like having a goal or anything for these, but this is just, I wanted to document all of my like non-makeup skincare-ish type stuff. And I do have some other like masks and stuff, but I don't have them with me. And then for lip balms, these are the ones I have, well, I guess it would be good. These are the ones I have left. And for the future, I really just like having the Vaseline because it works good and it's a lot cheaper than buying these chapsticks, and it's like more moisturizing.